The term strong female character gets tossed around so often, but many representations of women in media aren't necessarily all that progressive or empowering. Women aren't as frequently represented as men, either. Looking at the statistics from the past few years, only about 37% of roles on television are played by women. In film, the percentage of speaking roles for women drops to 28%, and women make up a mere 16% of directors, writers, producers, and editors. Representation matters, but more importantly, accurate and well rounded representation allows people to see a world outside of themselves, fostering critical thinking and empathy with those who are different. Indeed, how we see ourselves and how we see others is drastically affected by the media we consume. By better representing empowered women in pop culture, we can try to combat the biases and stereotypes that come from normalizing only one ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or culture. Four of the most important women in the media are Buffy Summers, who is Buffy the Vampire Slayer debuted in 1997, a time when most empowered female heroes were thought women who were modeled on traditional male action heroes. The second is Mrs. Marvel, Kamala Khan. The third one is Olivia Dunham. And the last one is Okoye, who is Black Panther and is loaded with exceptional female characters, including Okoye.
One of the criticisms that is increasingly common to read is that feminism is useless because it has served its purpose to erase inequalities that used to harm women in general. Many times the idea is launched by women who argue that they do not feel, nor are they discriminated against because they are women, and by the fact that almost the entire legal order has been transformed to grant the same rights. What else can feminists want? Undoubtedly, much has changed in recent decades. It is possible that some women develop without encountering obstacles or prejudices that are explained by their gender. But this is still not experience of many women. That a woman has not been discriminated against because she is a woman that doesn't mean that others are not. Perhaps there is a temptation to say that if there are differences between women's experiences, they are explained, for example, by class, race, or some other cause, but not by gender.
Every social justice movement is accompanied by music in some way, such as protest songs, music at rallies, chants, etc. It often includes leadership by prominent entertainers of the times, with many musicians becoming changing agents for social justice issues. Music is often used to articulate the spirit of change. It can motivate communities to take action. Music has empowered individual and social movements. Some examples of the most important songs created by a woman is Confident by Demi Lovato, Love Myself by Haley Steinfeld, Salute by Little Mix, Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain, Try by Colby Calliot, and Slide to Slide by Ariana Grande. Finally, Women in Music serves as a well-deserved tribute to all of these women and so many more, acknowledging the tribulations they have overcome to become fixtures and not always hospitable industry.
Representation of women in the media have developed and changed with time to reflect the cultural and sociological change in society. However, female stereotypes continue to appear in some media texts. Representations of women are often defined by how men see women, or by how society expects women to look and behave. Many representations of women concentrate on sexuality and emotions, and others focus on the relationship with their children or romantic partners. Although there are representations of women in the media that conform to society's expectations, there are also representations that aim to subvert and challenge these constructions. This positive representation offers a more realistic and refreshing view, showing women as active rather than passive, as heroes as not as victims. We know that men and women are the same powerful, but representing the woman as a dedicated and strong person, more women starts to make a difference.